have to admit I kind of like it when it gets a little tougher in the industry because people pay attention more. And I think probably everybody in the room here is finding that not only are you paying attention more, but you can also cause your people to pay attention a little more as well. Right now in the North American industry, and you know, our patterns don't deviate that much. Approximately 50% of the channel partners right now are technically insolvent. So it's Monday morning. That doesn't mean they're bankrupt. That's a timing issue. It means that they don't have enough in their bank accounts to pay the liabilities that are going to be due this week. So they're going to juggle. And the good news is that 2 out of 7 days a week are a banking holiday, and there's a provincial, state, federal holiday every month. So you can actually be out of cash about 37% of the time, but nobody knows it. But after about a year or so of this, as some of you well know, your arms get really tired. So we've got about a half of the businesses out there in the industry right now that are technically insolvent. My guess is we may in fact lose about 50% of that 50% in the next 12 to 18 months. We have somewhere in the range of 40% of the partners out there that are what I call financially challenged. And what that means is that if we were able to look at them from a valuation perspective, these businesses, although in many cases they came off fantastic last year, so many of you I suspect are just closing your books right now for the year, and last year was actually a real barn burner. But in reality, what's happening in these businesses, if you look at the underlying value of these businesses, the underlying value of these businesses is actually draining out. So every industry has payback characteristics. You know, the pulp and paper industry, oil and gas industry, if an investment doesn't show a certain set of characteristics, they just don't make the investment, they just put the money in their pockets. Now, our industry has the same thing, and the parameters in those investments are 3 to 5 times the prime rate of interest as a return on invested capital target, and a payback period of 9 to 18 months. Obviously depends on what it is you're selling. We're selling voice over IP, a little different than selling clusters of printers. But you have to go into 2009 with some characteristics of an investment that will cause your business to say, no thank you, I think I'll take a miss.